The problem with most Christians is that they don't hold on long enough. And as usual, I'm speaking out of my own experience because I always, or most of the time, I ask God, why me? Why did you save me? You see, I moved to a foreign country where I don't speak the language. I had planned to speak the language, but COVID got in the way and totally messed with my brain. And for the first few years, I was totally not able to concentrate on anything at all. And I would live day to day. But what I'm trying to say in this message is that God works in ways that you may not understand in our everyday life. Because what God taught me in all of these years is you have to hold on. You have to have this belief. Let's say, like in my case, I said, please let me walk again. Let me one day be able to kneel. Because in my mind, I always thought I have to kneel to praise God. I could not kneel for 4.5 years. And you have to understand, I used to be a fitness trainer. So for me, this was the worst thing, watching my body deteriorate like this. But I always knew in my spirit, because of my connection to God, and God told me at the very beginning of my journey here, He said, you are going to be healthier than you ever have been. And I never understood this until now, because my entire way of eating, of drinking, of living, of being has completely changed. So I understand this. And my message today is, regardless of whatever it is in your life, if you're going bankrupt, if you don't have enough money, if your children have left home and you don't have contact, if your spouse is betraying you, if whatever, it doesn't matter. If you're terminally sick to die, my suggestion to you is what I did myself, is you just talk to God. Just talk like it's a friend, but do it alone. Don't do it around people. Do it by yourself. And just talk. And God might not answer right away. Sometimes He does. At the beginning, He always answered me. He gave me visions, extreme visions. And there was so much going on that I often couldn't even write or answer fast enough. But the thing is that God hears everything. And then there are many things. There are satanic beings, satanic angels. There are entities who try to hold back your answers from God. And one more thing, which I know completely 100%, is there is a timing for God to let things happen in your life. And this does not mean He does this because He doesn't love you. He does this, like in my case, because in these times of waiting, and they might be very painful, not only physically, like by my case, but emotionally, where you think, I cannot do this anymore. I can't. And most people will give up or run away or not believe in God anymore. And I had no choice. I'm stuck here. I have my dogs. I'm on a very limited income. And there's nothing I could do other than really trust God and believe. So believe me when I tell you, if you're praying to God about something and you don't stop believing in this, this is what it means by if you believe. Do not stop believing what you are asking God for, regardless of how your situation is presently. You have to take the belief that what it is you're praying for, as long as it is something godly. You cannot pray for that your friend dies, for instance, or something horrible. That's not of God. But if you are praying for something which is definitely of God, where you know in your spirit this is of God. Hold on to this belief. Pray to God for the strength to get you through. This is the most important thing. Pray to God to help you have the patience, the strength, and the belief until what it is you prayed for happens. And this is where most believers mess up. They don't hold on. They stop believing. They stop praying. They just don't think it's going to happen. And if you live like that, it's not going to happen. And again, I'm talking out of my own life. And all of the miracles which I have seen happen in my own life are definite proof to me that this is of God and the way that God works.